Hey, what's going on, guys? So, big news today. We are replacing the Disaster Delonghi. We just picked up a brand new machine. It's underneath this box, so we're excited to show you that. We've actually had a chance to use it a little bit over the last few days, so I'll give you my first impressions on it so far, and hopefully we'll have a few seconds here to make a copy as well. So, the Disaster Delonghi is out. It's seen better days, but we'll probably make a few comparison videos and some taste testing between the two, which we're excited to do. So let's push this guy out of the way. And today is going to be everything that's under this box here. So I'm sure you probably already have an idea of what this might be, just judging by the size of the box. But here we go. So it is the Gaggia Classic Pro. This is the newest iteration of the Gaggia in the thunder black finish. So we went through a lot of deliberation between what machine we were going to get, and the biggest factors why we opted into this machine versus a machine like a Rocket Appartamento, aside from the cost, because at this point, you know, we're trying to enter into a more professional style of espresso experience. But the main thing right now was, one was space, two was definitely how long the machine took to warm up and kind of get going. And with the Gaggia Classic, you kind of have the best of both worlds versus something like an Appartamento or some of the higher end prosumer machines. So this thing, I mean, we can flick it on within 15 minutes. It's pretty much warm and ready to go. And over the last few days, as we've been using it, the biggest things that I've noticed compared to our old machine was how quick everything happened. So how quick the you know, set up and get go up and go. What's the word? I don't know. Anyways, how quick everything is. So how quickly it heats up, how quickly it's ready to go, how quickly the steam kind of builds the pressure of the steam, how quickly the milk froths. All that kind of stuff is probably, we spend half of the time brewing, half the time we used to brewing coffee and making sure everything is up and ready to drink. So that's one thing. The other thing is actually the temperature. I didn't really realize this, but the temperature of the espresso after it's kind of hit the cup. So with this, it's much warmer, stays, you know, it's hotter, it's a better drinking experience versus our old Disaster Delonghi, which the espresso ended up being pretty cool right out of the group head, and as a result probably affected the taste and just general experience of our home brewing. So this thing is much better in that sense. And then as far as our upgrades and the things that we're looking forward to doing, I picked up the tune-up kit off Amazon, and this has our gasket, which I'm excited to pop in, and of course we have our stainless steel group with the IMS shower screen. So this will kind of make everything a little bit more even. And the other thing we notice is that, you know, this thing comes from out of the box at around 15 bars. We use a bottomless portafilter, so there is a little bit of that kind of spurting that happens sometimes. It is pretty tricky to kind of dial in shots right now. We've kind of got it figured out within probably 3 or 4 shots so far, but it does kind of have a tendency of spurting. So I've also ordered the Mr. Shade's 9-bar OPV spring mod, so I'm excited to pop that in and do some comparisons there. So why don't we take a look at it a little bit closer and brew a shot. Alright, so this is a little walk around of the Gaggia in the Thunder Black. Really beautiful color, nice matte finish, looks really nice with those bright red bulbs for the brew and steam. Awesome stainless steel, kind of chromed, polished finish on top for your cup warmers. You have your water inlet up top, and there's a nice little shot of your shower screen, stock shower screen. and your water reservoir. And I've heard some complaints about people not being able to figure out where the max line is. They said on the forums, oh, big letters but no line. Well guys, it's right there. That's the line. They just kind of integrated it. I think it's kind of nice what they did without the lines and integrated it into the M and the X. So there you go. Down low you have your drip tray. Actually a pretty big drip tray. And again, I really like the finish. Your solenoid valve stem, which kind of just keeps your pucks from being sloppy and soupy. And then you can actually pull the reservoir out from underneath here. To access it, you'd have to take this off, and this just pops out super easy. You could pull that out. And the reservoir is actually pretty big. Off the top, whoop, that was hot. Off the top of my head, I don't remember how big it is, but it is at least, I don't know. It's decent size, so you're not gonna run out of water quickly. At least within a few, you could probably brew a couple, you know, maybe 5-6 shots, no problem. Don't quote me on that. Your steam valve here, which is, I don't know if it's the best looking quality thing, but it's not bad. I don't think it's, people kind of complain about it, give it a hard time. It feels nice to the hand, it's nice and soft. And I think it looks pretty good to just a little extra flash on the side of the machine. Contrast the black, the matte finish here pretty nicely. And then for us, we've got this bottomless portafilter, and that kind of snaps in place here, and you just pull it across, obviously, to lock it in. I think it looks pretty good all in all. So yeah, I'm excited for it. This is a great little machine.
Untagged for free at freebeats.io. freebeats.io. Untagged for free at freebeats.io.